It's Afternoon Delight. See what I did there?
Very excited to be here. It's 3 o'clock on this Swatch Watch. And we're not going to be late because right now we've got a date with Sunny TV on the show that's on in the afternoon. All the cool kids, all the Sunnies out there, we know it as Afternoon Delight. That's right. And of course, we are retiring Red, White, and Who Knew.
Thank God.
We are done with that series. Now we're moving into the history of donuts today on Pop Culture Thunderdome. I think those are a tasty treat, a little change up. I got a
Do you
bunch
like donuts?
I do like donuts.
I like donuts once in a while, yeah.
I do like a donut. Yeah, I do like some donuts, and I like all different kinds. They're all very interesting. There's a whole culture. Swillerby's, another good donut shop in town.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the donuts that have all the crap on them.
I love them.
I like just the
I like
jelly.
the bacon ones. I like the weirdly. I love the weird ones.
I like a lemon jelly powdered.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
That's funny. And then, of course, we've got Meme It or Leave It by Boat Drinks. Boat Drinks had a fantastic little fundraiser for Matanzas Riverkeeper. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Got a Reddit report all about the etiquette of shopping at a resale store. We had Georgia from Great Goods on, and I think she'll appreciate this story too. And then, of course, we have Is This News? Mel sent over 3 news stories that we're going to be talking about, the judge and the jury right here. Right now. And then, of course, we have Hey Girl, Hey Horrible Horoscopes, a menu of options today for, what do we have? We have you on deck, you and your mom.
And then Tiff, I think it's Taurus too.
Right? Yeah, we have Taurus.
And Aries.
Aries, Taurus, and what's the last one? Why am I having a brain fart here? Here it is. Gemini, Echo. Because we don't know any Geminis out there.
Who's a
Gemini? Oh, Sylvia Brown's 2 sisters. There we go.
Okay, we know. We know someone.
All right, let's get into this Pop Culture Thunderdome Donut History Edition. Can I get some music, please?
Donuts. Who like a donut?
I love them.
There was this place back home called Daylight Donuts.
Yeah?
And it was really good.
Was it?
On Saturdays, some Saturdays, my mom and dad would get them for us, and we would eat like the whole box, and we would watch our Saturday morning shows.
Oh, that sounds fun. I love donuts.
Daylight donuts.
And I just wish they weren't so guilt. Like, you know what I mean? It's like such a thing you're not supposed to have. I know.
As much as you ride the bike and you walk the dogs and you run the dogs, like, you can eat a freaking donut.
Can you imagine I do all that and I look like this?
You can get a donut.
Roll me down the hill. Roll me down the hill.
Get whatever you want if it makes you... We're all going to die, so...
Well, best friend called, and it's not Mean Trevor, because Mean Trevor's been very supportive. Best friend called and wanted to know why I've gained so much weight. Can you imagine?
Who says this?
Brian Drogosh. Can you imagine?
Oh, well, he's like 7 pounds.
What's your excuse? And I went, are you kidding me right now? And he goes, what is it? Is it the drinking? Is it the eating? I'm like, honey, I've always been a big back bitch. I'm just a big girl, like big.
Well, Brian, to be fair, I don't know if any of you know this person or you've seen pictures of him and David. Brian is like half of my size.
He's tiny, very tiny.
He's a miniature
dancer. They throw him up in the air.
He's like a miniature Polly Pocket person.
What's his excuse?
So to anyone...
His mom forgot Miracle Grow. Telling you now, Jan.
Well, to anyone, he seems big compared to him.
All right, let's get into donuts. Big back legendary here. All right, according to the legend, the hole in the donut was invented in 1847 by Hanson Gregory. What was his profession? Was he a baker? Was he a sea captain? Was he a blacksmith? Or was he a school teacher?
I'd say a sea captain.
Okay. Next up, true or false, Dunkin' Donuts was originally called Open Kettle, which opened in 1948.
True.
Okay, next up, true or false, National Donut Day was created to honor police officers who famously kept donut shops in business overnight.
False.
Okay. Next up, multiple choice. The donut traces its roots to Dutch settlers who brought over a treat called oiliokies. What does that translate to? Is it sweet rings? Is it oily cakes? Is it little clouds? Or is it fried gold?
I'm going to say B, oily cakes.
Okay. Next up, true or false? Krispy Kreme was founded in Brooklyn, New York in 1937.
I think that's false.
We have Baby Thunderdome if you need it.
I'm going to go false. I'm going to try.
Okay. Next up, multiple guess. Which famous American author is credited with one of the first printed uses of the word donut in 1809? Is it Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, Washington Irving, or Walt Whitman?
It's Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. Scrumptious edition. All right, first question. What shape is a classic donut?
Round.
Correct. Nice. All right. Next up, true or false? The first automated donut machine debuted in New York City in 1920 and turned donuts into a national
I
sensation.
think that's false.
Okay. Next up, your favorite, true or false? The jelly donut was invented in New Jersey in the 1920s.
I think it's true.
Okay.
Jelly donut, yum.
Next up, multiple guess. Which donut is the official state donut of Massachusetts? Is it glazed, apple cider, Boston
This is
cream,
hard.
or jelly?
My initial reaction is Boston cream, but I feel like it's apple cider. What should I pick? I should pick Baby Thunderdome.
Whoa, hairball. Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. Right. Big back energy.
Shut up.
True or false? Donuts are fried.
True.
Okay, good. I know. They're so wonderful.
They're so good.
I wish I could have them. Next up, true or false? Canada has more donut shops per capita than any other country in the
I
world.
think that's false.
Okay. Let me get that answer key.
Da 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 donuts.
All right.
What if you would have popped up with a donut?
That would have been
That would have been
a
awesome.
miracle.
And then I would have snatched
I
them.
really thought we should have brought donuts for this. That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this for my own health. All right, this first question, according to legend, the hole in the donut was invented by Hanson Gregory. What was he?
Sea Captain.
Correct. The legend, his fried cake, some visionaries say he skewered them on the ship's wheel, and he later claimed the invention proudly at his Maine hometown, even put up a plaque and everything.
Munchkins.
Oh, I could see that. They just put it
I
there
love a
and he's just
Munchkins.
driving. Okay, next up. Dunkin' Donuts was originally called Open Kettle.
True.
Correct. Founder William Rosenberg opened up Open Kettle in Quincy, Massachusetts, 1948, and renamed it Dunkin' Donuts in 1950 after an employee suggested the name based on dunking donuts and coffee. Nice. An employee should get a raise. Next
They're
up.
probably dead.
Hopefully. National Donut Day was created to honor police
False.
officers. You are correct. It was created in 1938 by the Salvation Army to honor the donut lassies. Volunteer women who fried donuts, sometimes in soldiers' helmets, for troops on the front lines of World War I. This also how American soldiers got the nickname Doughboys a boost. Interesting.
Donuts in a helmet.
Salvation Army, not a fan.
They're not good.
Yeah, Sheen
They're
taught
on the
me-
list.
They are definitely on the list. They do not like LGBTQAI plus people.
They're on the list.
All right, next up, Dutch settlers brought over a treat called oilioaks. What does it translate to?
I said oily cakes.
Correct.
Okay.
The Dutch fried sweet dough balls in pork fat. The centers didn't cook through, so they often stuffed them with fruits and nuts until the whole solved everything. Interesting.
The lemon jelly.
Very crazy. Next up, Krispy Kreme was founded in Brooklyn in 1937.
I think it's false. I think
You are
Krispy Kreme
right.
is a southern thing.
You are correct.
Okay.
It was founded by Winston-Salem, North Carolina, your people, in 1937 by Vernon Rudolph, who bought a secret yeast-raised recipe from a French chef in New Orleans and started selling donuts through a hole in the factory wall. Next up, which famous author is credited with one of the first printed uses of the word donut in 1809?
I said Baby Thunderdome, but I
in a-
think it's Edgar Allan Poe.
Wrong.
Mark Twain.
Wrong.
Walt Whitman.
Wrong.
Okay, so that leaves Washington Irving.
Correct.
Who was that?
The Sleepy Hollow guy. He described balls of sweetened dough fried in
balls.
hog's fat and called donuts in his satirical history of New York.
Interesting.
Interesting balls. All right.
Balls.
The first automated donut machine debuted in New York City in 1920.
Balls.
Wrong. It is
Oh.
true. Russian immigrant Adolf Levitt invented it, and crowds gathered just to watch it work. By the 1934's World Fair, donuts were billed as the food hit of the century.
Interesting.
All right, the jelly donut was invented in New Jersey in
Is
1920s.
that true?
It is false.
Oh.
Jelly donuts go back to centuries in Europe. The German Berlinger was documented in the 1700s. Sorry, Jersey. It's just not new. Okay, which donut is the official state donut of Massachusetts?
I said Baby Thunderdome. I think it's Boston cream.
That is correct.
Okay.
Made official in 2003, the Boston cream pie is the inspiration. It's also the official state dessert, so Massachusetts not messing around. All right, Canada has more donut shops per capita than any other country. You
I said false.
it is true. Our neighbors. Oh, you were doing
Damn
so
it.
good. Dang it. What did you get?
I got a 70.
It's a C.
Better than red,
It's
white,
a
and blue.
C. It is awesome. It starts with capybara. Yippee. Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
All right, Meme It or Leave It.
Oh my God, Mean Trevor he's reading Brian for filth right now.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine what these boys talk about in a gay group
So
chat?
bad.
So bad. All right, let's get into Meme It or Leave It. Here we go. This first one. God, please let me find $100,000 laying on the ground this week.
True story.
I had to put that on for a Monday. Next up, I go to work. I make my coworkers wonder what is wrong with me, and then I clock out.
I mean, not wrong.
Next up, you got to get more creative with the AI flyers out there, people. Everyone looked like they're promoting a reggaeton monster truck show, right?
That's true. I can't with these AI flyers.
Next up, not to be dramatic, but this is what it feels like when I get a phone call.
You know what? That's true.
I can't get that time back. Oh. Next up, if you ever dated a boy who wore puka shells, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
yes.
This is very big in my culture.
It's true.
Oh, everybody wore a puka shell that got, they were all
Ew.
bad news bears there. Next up, the fact that no one replicated Cher Horowitz's closet outfit choosing technology into an iOS app is a complete travesty.
You know what? That's true.
Where are the women in STEM?
Yeah.
Hello?
Why we not have that?
David Rush, you got a
Stupid.
wife?
No, we broke up with him.
Typical. Next up, I feel like in relationships, there's always room for one mentally ill person. Somebody got to be stable, and it's not going to be me.
That's hilarious. But that is true.
right.
Just like in every friendship, the shorter one's always a crazy one.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yep. Or you got to look at the eyes. If they're close set eyes, Looney Tunes.
They're out of here.
Next up, with the way the world is going, I just be hidden accept all cookies because who cares anymore?
That's true.
I don't care.
Except all the cookies.
Next up, sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is shut up.
Yeah. Radio silent.
It's very powerful.
Last one.
I choose my friends like my cocktails, strong, fabulous, and with a twist.
You know what? That is true. True story.
True, blue, like boat drinks. Who knew?
What?
Very dumb.
Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks.
Went to a function over the weekend.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Absolutely. All right, now what are we on? We're on the Reddit Rundown Report. Okay, the subreddit is Am I the Asshole? The TLDR is Am I the Asshole for buying dishware at a thrift store before somebody else could?
No.
Okay, then that's it. Let's go to Panache. All right, here we go.
I mean, that's my initial reaction.
True.
But I need more deets.
Okay.
Now, if you snatch it from someone,
Right, and that's how sometimes it gets in these kind of shops.
Yeah,
So
all right,
here
what
we go.
you got?
This happened a few weeks ago, and I can't stop thinking about it. I went to Goodwill and saw a really lovely set of wood plates and 2 matching bowls. I actually needed them for the intended purpose. I was going to grab the stuff, but there was this woman standing in front of them with her phone out, loudly complaining about how she can't find the maker's mark on the dishware as the bottoms were left blank. I assumed she was one of those resellers as her cart was filled to the brim with glassware, and I didn't see a leather jacket, and I think I saw a leather jacket in there too. I walked up next to her and asked if she was going to buy the dishes. She glared at me and said, "Yes, and told me to get lost. She
Ew.
was here first. So I said, fine.
Did she hit her with the cart like the Publix?
So I said, fine, no need to be rude, lady. It was just a simple question, yes or no. I walked away to go look somewhere else, and she was now looking in the books, but the wood dishes were not in her cart. I walked over and saw them still on the shelf, and so I put them in mine.
Yeah.
As I walked away, she came back and noticed I had them in my cart, and she started effing flipping out on me, telling me that she was going to buy those as they were from a super high-end
Well,
artist.
then put them in your cart, you a-hole.
I told her she walked away from the shelf and left them there. If she really wanted them, she should have just put them in her cart. She immediately started grabbing my cart and taking everything out from my cart as I found a hoodie and something called the Comfy and some vintage Pyrex in a collectible pattern. She said I'm taking money away from good people like her and that she was losing sales because of people like me buying
God.
shit to use and not resell. I yelled to take her
Isn't that the
hands
point?
off of my stuff, and by this point, an employee stocking nearby came over and asked what the heck was going on. Lady tried to say I stole her stuff from her cart. Can you imagine? I said she was stealing from mine. Reseller lady looked around and saw a different employee had taken her abandoned cart she left back in the book section and was putting all of her stuff back. She freaked out, dropped my stuff, and ran after him. I looked at the employees who then just waved me off and I left with my purchases. I told some people about it and a close friend, and my close friend said I should have just given her everything because reselling is her job, and another friend agreed with her, but then only said that when I said that the Comfy was only a $50 garment. What the fuck? But then only said that when I said that the Comfy was a $50 garment. Weird. Edit to add some text. My friends say that they feel bad she was reduced to being a reseller in this economy.
No, you
No,
want something, you put it
she
in your
walked
cart, you
away.
bought it. The lady walked away. If you want something, you put it in your cart. That lady's the asshole for emptying out her cart.
She went over the line of humanity, I think, by going through her
You're
cart and
rude.
starting to take things out. Like that wasn't any
Who
of her
does
business.
this?
I don't know. If she was considering purchasing the wooden stuff,
Still, just put it in your cart, walk around with it. If you change your mind,
put
go
it
put it
back. Right.
I've done that.
Notable comments.
Oh, here we go.
Not the asshole.
Good.
The whole point of thrift stores is people
And
like.
shame on that girl's friends for calling her the asshole.
Yeah, I think that's what all sparked this whole post.
Here's the deal.
They're
Everybody
I
has
feel
a
like they're a bunch of nebbishes, though. They're afraid.
But
yeah.
everybody has a job. You have a right to your job, and the fact that you choose to be a reseller, that has nothing else to do with anybody else.
Right.
That's your job.
Right. Not the asshole. The whole point of thrift stores is people like you refuse reusing instead of it going to a landfill.
Yeah.
People would argue she buying cheap and reselling expensive are leeches.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping the environment. Good on you for saving money. And great, you got something that you can appreciate.
Yeah.
And then somebody else says, preventing stuff from ending up in a landfill is not the only purpose. People who are less fortunate and do not have the money to buy these things brand new, these are in those stores. Resellers kind of steal from the people with less money. So in my opinion, they are the asshole for reselling as well. OP is not the asshole.
No, she's not.
I got another one. Not the asshole. There's no such thing as dibs in a store.
Yeah.
If you want something, put it in your cart. If you walk away from it, you're
You don't want it.
relinquishing your right to it. She sounds very immature and self-centered.
Like, does this woman not know how shopping works?
Yeah. What people like her do is despicable. The person that donated those things more than likely wanted them to be bought by someone who would reuse them, not mark them up and resell them as premium. Interesting. And then finally, not the asshole. It doesn't matter that you planned on doing with the items, that they were for sale on the shelf and you bought
took
them.
'em.
The fact that the other woman lied and said you were trying to take them out of her cart is proof she knew that she was wrong.
Yeah.
So
What
straight
an
up, she's
idiot.
not the asshole, right?
No, not the asshole.
Right, I know.
Any updates?
No, there are no updates. Well, yeah, obviously the story is done. She bought the stuff, she left the store, but she's just circling back and making sure that she was doing the right
No,
thing.
I don't think she's the asshole at all. I think that woman is the asshole for going through her stuff. What a crazy person.
I mean, a thrift store store resellers are hustling. I mean, that's what Georgia does. That's what Moo Vintage does and Snakebird. Like they're hustlers. They find these things. They either they make them better before they put them in their shops. They either missing a button, like she said this morning, she sews it on there,
Or they remix them.
Right. Or they remix them. So I mean, but they're actually doing something to repurpose the fashion and kind of making a business out of on their own. But then there's other people that actually need it for a service. So there should be a balance there, don't you think?
I think this is ridiculous.
I know, it is absolutely ridiculous.
I can't believe the way this lady acted.
I don't understand what the friend said. You should have given her everything after hearing the comfy was worth $50. What does that tell you?
What is that? Shame on her
I think
friends.
it's like a Snoogie or whatever. Remember those like
the Snuggie thing?
Yeah.
But shame on the friends for saying that.
Yeah, what kind of friends you got?
Well, how did they act in a store then?
I know.
It's siding with this lady.
I know.
For her bad behavior.
Thrifting used to carry a stigma, and now it's trendy and competitive. What does that say about our economy that secondhand shopping has become a battlefield?
A lot.
A lot,
Like,
right?
seriously, like you can't, to buy plates, even if you go on Amazon, it's expensive. Mm-hmm. But you can always find really cool things at secondhand stores.
Right.
Like as far as plates and glassware. Just
I
please
love
make sure you wash
secondhand
it.
shopping. It's like an art. It's fun.
Just wash it first.
The woman said, I was here first. Does being first ever count for anything in a store, or is it the cart the only law that she has to
It's
stand
the
by?
law, the cart.
The cart is the law.
If your items are in your cart, you're buying it.
But if she's this whole professional reseller,
She's not.
she obviously doesn't understand the
She
cadence of
probably
the
is doing
shop.
that- she's
When's the
prob-
last time she shopped? She
She's
probably
prob-
buys on Etsy.
That's not how shopping works.
Yeah, she only shops
She probably
on Etsy.
just does that as a side hustle, to be honest, the way she's acting.
Yeah, I mean,
So stupid.
You know what's funny is, do you have friends that own that when you like bring them up to something that agitates you, that they always take the stranger side?
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah. Sometimes my mom does this all the time. And but I feel like it's all she knows.
You just said sometimes my mom does this all the time.
Well, that's the truth. I was trying to be delicate, and that obviously ended up harsh. But it's the truth, though, because like, she'll always like try to see the other person why they were angry at me, and then it's like, boom, it
Right.
was my fault. I'm like, no, there's two sides to every story, Susan. And what team are you playing on?
You're my mom. You're supposed to be on my side all the time.
Come on.
Well, that's not true. My mom's not on my side all the time. If
That's
I'm wrong,
right.
she'll
I
tell
think that's
me.
what moms do. I
Yeah,
think
they
so.
tell us when we're wrong.
Well, one thing that moms do, and we all agree with, is panache.
Should we teach this lady how shopping works?
Ugh, don't go to panache.
What a disaster.
They don't have time for that mess. Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo. Just put it in the cart.
Exactly.
All right, let's get into Is This News?
Here
We
we
got
go.
3 news stories in front of us today, and we are going to be the judge and the jury today. Is this newsworthy? All right, they gave him a 10% chance, and he just picked out a college. How about this story? I want to talk about a California dude named Aaron Phelps, and I want you to remember his name because I have a feeling this is not the last time we're going to hear about it. When Aaron was 2 months old, his mom, Mary, noticed something was wrong. He was sitting on her lap at the pediatrician's office, and his little arms and legs were just hanging. The diagnosis came back type 1 spinal muscular atrophy, SMA, a rare genetic disorder that attacks the motor neurons. The neurologist didn't sugarcoat it. He said all of the things that a child could have. This one is the one that you don't want. 90% of these kids do not survive childhood. 10%, Sonnies. That hand his family was dealt. But here's the thing. Aaron's mom didn't grieve the odds. She went to work. She dove into the research herself, tracked down scientists at Stanford University and the University of Utah who were developing an experimental treatment. And that treatment helped Aaron do what doctors say was impossible. First birthday, elementary school, middle school, and on June 5th, Aaron Phelps graduated from Rodriguez High School. Now SMA took Aaron's mobility, but hear me clearly, his mind is as sharp as any kid in the class. Because respiratory illness is dangerous for him, Aaron has attended school since kindergarten through a telepresence robot.
Okay.
Picture a computer monitor on wheels rolling through the hallways with Aaron's face on it. Raising his hand again, cracking jokes, showing up every single day. And Aaron said something that stopped me cold. He said that during COVID, when everybody suddenly had to go to school the way that he always had, for the first time, he didn't feel so alone. Next up, he's going to Arizona State University. And his dream job, disability advocate for Disney. Oh, I love that. A 10% chance.
Yes. Aaron's story was covered by Sacramento's KCRA3, and his mom, Mary Stratton, shared the whole journey.
Wow.
SMA, spinal muscular atrophy, destroys motor neurons and causes progressive muscle weakness. Type 1 is the most severe form, which is why doctors gave those devastating odds. This experimental therapy his mom found through Stanford and the University of Utah researchers helped him blow past every milestone doctors said he'd never reach. The telepresence robot has been Aaron's ride to class since kindergarten. He's been a virtual student longer than most of us have knew virtual school existed.
That's amazing.
Aaron even made a documentary about his life, speaking through a computer-generated voice, where he shared his wish for kids and teens with disabilities to feel included in their schools, neighborhoods, and communities.
Oh, I'm so excited. He's
I think this is news.
Arizona State University Sun
Misty,
Devils.
maybe you meet
That
him.
is so exciting. Misty, you need to get out there.
I think it's news.
Misty's our volunteer correspondent
In
out
Arizona.
in Arizona. So if
I'll
you're
tell you
close,
this.
Misty.
I think it is news because a lot of us don't
100%.
know these diseases and things last. And this mom said, no, not today, Satan.
If you don't think this is news, and I'm talking to a Dawei right now, you need to examine that cold heart, honey. Yep. All right, let's get to this next one. The mouse counts to 1 billion. All right, Mel walked into the newsroom this morning and absolutely vibrating. So let's see what she's got here. An 8-year-old from Arizona, another Arizona story. An 8-year-old from Arizona named Andres Robles walked into Disneyland this week and became the 1 billionth guest in the park's 71-year history. The child went to Disneyland and stopped the presses. Now, to be fair, billion with a B, since Walt opened the gates in 1955,
Wow.
1 billion humans have paid for the privilege of standing in line for Space Mountain. The Robles family got a full jackpot treatment, a ceremony with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy, a VIP tour, a peek inside Walt's actual private apartment, and a sneak preview of the new Soarin' Across America ride. They unveiled a sign updating Disney's population to 1 billion. Meanwhile, the rest of us hit a milestone at a theme park and get a churro. I'm happy with that.
1 billion people. Do you understand how many that is?
Yep.
That's the population of an entire continent walking through one set of turnstiles in Anaheim. So the timing, it happened just days before the park's 71st anniversary.
Wow.
Walt Disney opened the theme park in 55, launched an entire American theme park industry. Orlando, Paris, Tokyo, all started here. And now a little boy on his birthday trip gets to be the face of 1 billion memories.
That's amazing.
He also got to see, I think this is the coolest part, Walt's private apartment.
Yeah.
So do
You
you
never
know,
hear about that, right?
Do you know who gets to get in there? Nobody. Beyonce had to wait outside.
Oh, you said what you
She
said.
didn't get to get in. Listen,
But I think that's very
I think it is
newsworthy. I think it's such an incredible institution.
Arizona's showing up today,
There's
man.
a lot of people, a lot of naysayers against Disney. You either love them or you hate them, or you. I think this is an incredible moment for this kid. 1 billion.
I think so. I wish they didn't take some of the parks away in Orlando.
So
Some of, like the sorcerer's hat that's in, it used to be Hollywood Studios, now it's, or no, it used to be MGM, now it's Hollywood Studios. They took the sorcerer's hat away in the middle. I loved that.
I don't know what that is.
It's, you remember Fantasia? Mickey wore the big blue sorcerer's hat?
Right.
They had a big replica of it when you'd go into, now it's called MGM, it was Hollywood Studios. You'd walk in and it's like a big picture moment, but they took it away years ago.
Interesting. All right, but I think it's newsworthy for that kid. I think that's exciting. I want to celebrate
I think
him.
so too.
I'm sure
but they
Addie is
changed
saying
the
no.
things. She's probably saying no, but they changed the things because kids don't know those older Disney movies, which I think is kind of sad.
All right, well, kind of happy here. We're going into story number 3. Taylor and Travis said I do over the weekend, and they are also giving $26 million in giving. So wedding bells are among America's most famous couple, but before the cake, before the dress, and before whatever halftime show First Dance we know is coming, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce just did something that deserves a real headline. This week, the couple donated $26 million to more than a dozen charities across the country. Not a foundation announcement, not a pledge, money out the door to real organizations in honor of their wedding. And look at where it went, because it's a love letter written in donations. Nashville, where a teenage Taylor first walked into the music industry. Kansas City, where Travis won 2 Super Bowls with the Chiefs. And New York City, where, according to some very determined sleuthing by The Guardian, the wedding itself may be happening, obviously happened over the weekend. Their love story mapped out in food banks. Okay, so that's the real detail that's coming back to the list. City Harvest, Food Bank New York City, the LA Regional Food Bank, Harvesters in Kansas City, and the store in Nashville, and that's the free grocery store
cool.
that Brad Paisley helped build, plus Feeding America, the ASPCA, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, and a whole slate of music education programs putting instruments in kids' hands. Most celebrity weddings give us magazine covers. These two are giving us 26 million reasons to care. The biggest star on the planet is getting married, and her registry apparently points to a soup kitchen.
That's great that they donated all of this, right? I think that's wonderful. I think that's what people, when they have this type of money, should do. But the fact that it's only coming to light that they donated to said organizations the weekend, right after their wedding and surrounding their wedding, there are very mixed reviews, and people are feeling very upset about this wedding. That they said it was selfish that they closed down New York City on 4th of July weekend, and it was tone deaf to the world. And, you know, I think
it was designed to be tone deaf to the world, because it was they wanted it to be a private situation.
It's not private when you shut down a whole freaking city.
Not the whole city. It was just probably
the main part of it. Where Madison Square Garden is, that's a large part of Manhattan.
Yeah, but let's honestly be real. You don't really care for Taylor Swift at all. So
no, I don't.
Regardless of whatever she's going to do in life, you're never going to really support anything that she does.
No, and I just think the reason...
I think $26 million going to some charitable giving.
It came out now to cover up the fact that, oh, well, guess what? We shut down a whole city on 4th of July weekend, but we did this, so we're fantastic.
But they did it, but...
Now, I know during her Eras tour, she donated to food banks. I do know that.
But it's not like she said, like, she was trying to be, like, clandestine, like, or just like, we're going to shut down the city. She hired people to make sure that these things were done responsibly. And according to your reporting, it wasn't. But then according to the reports that I'm getting, it was.
But did you watch the interviews of the people who still had to go to work and they had to take transit systems, and the transit systems were shut down because of this, and they couldn't get to work, so they missed daily pay?
Yeah.
Did you watch those interviews?
No.
Yeah, it affected a lot of people, and I'm glad that they're using their money for good and they're donating. But I don't know. I just think you're releasing the information now, but I just think that's kind of like a...
So
look over here.
We'll move forward. It's fine. We're never gonna get you to side with Taylor Swift.
No.
I get it, but I mean, this was an important story.
I think it's great that they donated all this.
So many different nonprofits.
I do too.
Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, one of the recipients, has mailed over 20 million free books to children around the world. Queens supporting Queens. Food banks say the cash donations stretch further than canned goods. They bring food banks can turn $1 into several meals through bulk purchasing.
My other point of this is there's a lot of celebrities who donate large sums of money. Keanu Reeves being one, Adam Sandler being another. It never gets public of all the good they do. So that's my problem with this. You put all this information came out right after your wedding, surrounding your wedding, but you have all these other celebrities like Bethany Frankel with what she does with her airplanes and everything. You have all these other celebrities who do these things, and they've been doing it for years, and it never comes out, and they don't need a big hoopla around it. All I'm saying is, if you want to be a celebrity and use your money for good, I think that's great. But do you really need to make a big deal out of it?
Again, though, at the end of the day, no matter what this girl does, you personally will never support.
No, there's a lot of people who do side with me on this.
I mean, that's totally fine, and that's absolutely. But
I don't know.
The fact at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is $26 million is $26 million.
Help people, yeah, and I think that's great.
That's going to these different food banks that are so, like, we talked to Sunny Mulford. If she got a piece of this puzzle, like, that would have been such a solution for her. I mean, she needs refrigeration. She needs a new warehouse here. So, I mean, they're doing stuff that's going to be able to help. I mean, they're like you said, they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't.
I think it's great they did it. I just think the way it came out was a little, follow your lead from Keanu Reeves, Taylor Swift. I'd probably respect you more that way.
I doubt that it would even happen. All right,
Maybe,
let's go to bin
Maybe
39.
she should try it.
Bin 39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39.
Yeah. All right, let's get into Hey Girl Hey horrible horoscopes. We got Aries, Taurus, and Gemini
go.
on deck. No sign of Taylor Swift here, so we can have some fun here. All right, Aries. Girl, this week you will hit reply all on an email chain of 40 people with a message that was meant for exactly one person.
I've done that before.
And that message contains an opinion about someone that is on the chain.
Done that before.
There is no recovering from this. HR does not schedule meetings that fast for good news. Then on Thursday, you will confidently push a door clearly marked pull in front of the one person you've been trying to impress for 6 months.
Done that
and the
before.
door will win, and your iced coffee will lose, and your white shirt will tell the story for the rest of the day.
Done that.
Your gym crush sees all of it. Your crush tells all the people, and your embarrassment goes up 27 points.
Been there.
Taurus.
Tip.
This week, you will finally host the dinner party that you've been bragging about for a month. The smoke detector will go off twice before anyone even arrives. Your signature dish will come out of the oven looking like evidence. You will serve it anyway because you are who you are, and your guests will do the light thing, and they will push it around on the plate and say, "It's got such an interesting texture." And then one of them will quietly order pizza from your bathroom, and will hear the doorbell. You know, your group chat has a second group chat, and this week it's all about the risotto.
That's late. Risotto's hard to make.
It's very hard to make. You got to stay on it.
Yeah, you gotta
cannot walk away from
keep
risotto.
doing.
Right. You can't walk away from it. Gemini. Here we go, Sylvia.
Sylvia.
You will accidentally send the screenshot to the person. The screenshot is OF. What is OF?
What's OF? Keep going.
OnlyFans is what I know. You will accidentally send the screenshot to the person. The screenshot is OF. Read it again and sit with it. Well, we're trying to. There is no version of "haha, my phone is so weird" that saves you.
Of?
Yeah.
It just means of?
Interesting. I don't know. It stands for something. That friendship now enters a 6-month ice age, and a thumbs up and reactions. We should catch up real soon. That messages of both of you know that are
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
You were
Okay.
right.
So you will accidentally send the screenshot to the person of the screenshot is OnlyFans. Sylvia, you just got out of jail on the two Geminis. I'm not going to sit here on live TV and have this dead air. Guys, that's a wrap on this.
No, you were right.
I mean, who knows? Muggy Madness Monday. And we chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
We survived.
and screwed up the end of the show. We love you guys.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. Please hit that share button, and either you love Taylor Swift or you don't, but
Oh
we'll
my
figure
God.
it out. Put it in comments. We love you guys.
Oh,
hit the
God.
share button. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'm going
Bye,
to sing
Sunnies.
Taylor Swift tomorrow just for you.
All right. Share the show.
We can share
Yeah,
the show.
we can share the show.
Hit
Just
the
share
arrow.
it. Fine. If you don't, who cares?
Here's the arrow.